What's going on? You were hanging out with Death Count here to talk about my latest hot toy. Here's a little hint to what it is. Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Superman. Finally here, and I'm going to do that slow reveal. Look at all the sparkly. Look at this figure, man. Pretty damn good, right? Get nice and close on this baby. I know what you're thinking. If you've watched a few of my previous videos, I talked about how, things I was like worried about all these hot toy figures are coming out around the same time. Superman, Batman, Armored Batman, Nightmare Batman, fucking Wonder Woman, all these figures. And I told you about how, the only ones you really need to worry about are probably Armored Batman, because there will be another Superman figure. There will be another this, another that, but I was able to sell a few things on eBay. Made a few bucks. And I was happy that I bought this. I wasn't sure. I thought if I was going to buy one, it was just going to be Armored Batman. But, I was watching the Batman v Superman movie. And I was trying to understand about Superman's character. A lot of people complain that he doesn't smile. That much like Christopher Reeve used to, and or the iconic Superman, like the Boy Scout. And how his symbol means hope, but he never really seems that hopeful. He's always like the kind of he's not like a halfway empty cup kind of guy. He's not like trying to think of the word, but he's kind of like a downer, man. Like he doesn't put a lot of faith in people. So I was thinking about that, and why? Why don't we have the Superman that we want to see? The happy Superman, not the all I'm pissed off Superman. And I thought about the character, and I thought about all of the characters in the Man of Steel series and in Batman v Superman characters, and I realized something. Everyone is just fucking lonely. Superman is lonely. Batman is lonely. Wonder Woman is lonely. Even when I saw the Justice League trailer, even the Flash says, I need friends, man. I need friends. And I know Superman, Clark, has Lois, right? He has Lois, and he has his mom, but he doesn't have anyone that who could, I don't know, like what I'm trying to say is, when I have situations in my life, and I'm not sure how to handle it, I talk to my father. I'll give my father a phone call. Because my father has lived. And he is a man like I am. And I feel like Superman doesn't have a man to talk to. Someone to relate to. Like he had his father. And he really loved him. And he died. And I think he still feels guilt for how his father died. You know what I mean? So I think that's part of the reason too. Like he's never really let go of his father dying, And he doesn't really have friends. Like all he really has is his mom, who lives very far away. And I know he can go see her, but he can't talk to her about father things. You know what I mean? And like it's not like a sexist thing. It's just guys just need to relate with other guys, especially fathers. And, he doesn't have his father there. So I feel like, and with the guilty, he's just not happy inside. He's just not a happy guy. He doesn't relate to anyone. He doesn't really have friends. Like, he has this girl and he has his mom. But, I don't know, I feel like with his father was someone he could really talk to. And he's gone now. Lois loves him, but it's different. Same thing with Bruce Wayne. He lost his parents, and he only has fucking Alfred, and he's the kind of Batman in this series that talks about how he's been like pissed off over the last I don't know 10 years. He's been really angry, and Wonder Woman has to be like all fucking like secrecy and shit because she can't let people know how old she really is. So everyone is really lonely. You know what I mean? So no one is really like happy and smiling like all the time. Like they're not happy inside. And I think when Justice League gets together, they'll find people they could, believe into, and they will become friends, and they will become even more than that. They will become partners, and they could relate to other people of what they're dealing with. And then maybe we'll get the Superman that smiles. You know what I mean? Then we'll have like Batman lighten up a little bit, even though he shouldn't do it too much. But then we'll get like Wonder Woman to light it up just a little bit. So I understand Batman v Superman, how dark and shit, because everyone is so fucked up in their own personality, man, like in their character, really. In their character. They're all flawed people. And they're all in pain. So, that's all I wanted to say. I don't know if it made fucking sense, but there it is. So, about this figure, I love the cape. It drapes great. Of course, I love the Superman and Batman figures, but I don't know, like the wires are very hard to deal with. They don't look very natural, but this fucking cape, it drapes so beautifully, man. It just drops down, and that's exactly what I've been wanting for a while with this cape. It's just beautiful, regal. And I love how the suit looks kind of like silvery, you know, looks kind of shiny and wet. So I'm really impressed with this figure. The base is cool. I'm not putting it on the grabber to make him fly, because I don't want to damage like all of the, of all of like those lining tubing things like on the suit, because it is pretty gentle. Because when I took the figure out of the box, one of the hands were, one of the fists were clenched, of course, but the hand was bent, like I have it now, and it was crushing the piping at the end of the suit, and it kind of dented it. I mean, I don't know if you could see it, but there was a little damage there. So I'm scared to put him on the grabber because I don't want to damage all I don't want to damage this beautiful suit. So it's really nice. So if you're not sure about Superman, no rush, man, because there's going to be more. But this is very nice. And I think the facial expression is perfect for the theme of Batman v Superman. You know what I mean? I mean, he had that face like pretty much like the whole fucking movie. So that's pretty much it. Really love this fucking figure. Can't wait to get Armored Batman, because I'm probably going to put Superman on some fish wires there, floating with Batman armored staring up at him. It'll look really nice, especially if the bat signal actually comes out. So look at some of this detail, bro. Very nice. So, what else can I show you? I got the box over here. Got kind of like a mess here right now, but it's over there. It's nice. So, I think that's gonna be it right now. We'll talk real soon, and thank you for watching.